Sarah. Hey, IJ, thank you for being here. She's in Chicago. Not very far. I'm right between Chicago and Detroit. Yeah, dead in the middle here. Yeah, she's got some pretty good videos out there. I tried to catch her live as much as I can. Thank you. Yeah, just checking out the deck here, making sure it's all good. And made a little mistake there in the beginning. That's all right. We'll get over it. Yeah, let's see what we got here. Oh, that's right. Yep, okay. Yep, they fixed that. All right, I got a good crew here. All right. No, not bad, not bad, not bad. All right. Hey, someone was listening to the captain this morning. All right, let's see. Let's get over here to the private entrance to the captain's lounge. Number 74. We might make it to number 75 and then be off for a bit. When I say we, because by the time I come back after that show, I won't be alone. I have the lady Sarah by my side. Yeah, here you go. Let's get this unlocked. I'm going to bitch a little bit. Captain's always got to bitch a little. Come on. All right, Mr. Reese. Good to see you, brother. Just I got these undone already. I'm learning to get around how complicated they make these. Yeah, I can imagine. Yep. Alright, let's open this puppy. Already. Good evening. Hey, how you doing? All right. Mr. Reese. Well, he's in the gallows anyway. Yeah. Just above the balance rock. Yeah. That's a lot of people don't know about ships. But you wanted to get rocks that would shift a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit in the very bottom of your ship. Yep. That way it would hold the buoyancy. And during rough seas, they'd have a chance to be able to counter shift. How to explain that, but it's called ballast. Yeah. We're in many a ship. Later they realized using ballast lines was a bit different than inflating and deflating and adding water all became. Let's get up here to the captain's table here. We'll run on my mouth here. Yeah, get up here, get a little further away from the crowd. Same here, Reese. Yeah. It's been nice getting to this point. The reality's creeping up on me, and I start looking around going, oh shit, I better pick up this, I better get that, I better put that away. But I'm putting things that belong in particular bags, buckets, or wherever. I'm gonna pack it into Sarah's trailer and go from here. might be doing a hotel room for a little bit. It's kind of Sarah and I will talk more. Tomorrow's going to be a big talk day for us. We've been edging up. Now we got to start doing some details and at least mental plans and mental reassurances. Because I tell you, I'm not going to be too worried about from where she's going to Dallas. It's when she leaves Dallas that I'm going to be most concerned about. From there to Michigan. I will be in contact if I have to do a live while she's getting here. I don't care. I just wish a couple of the other ones that decided to get, I don't know, one decided he was buddy to everybody. Another one decided he wanted to take over the ship. I wish those two guys wouldn't have done what they did, man. They could ride along on the adventure. I mean, Sarah's not going to be doing a live from her vehicle. God, no, I would never ask that, but I'll get updates. I don't like talking to Sarah or even texting her when she's behind the wheel. I leave her alone. She gets to a rest stop, she'll let me know what's going on. And I'll convey that to my subscribers. Yeah, I'll make posts on my community page. That's just how we do things. Hey, instead of me running my mouth, let me get a little further. I stopped here and I was talking to a couple of people outside. Let me get up here and bring some people up instead of running my mouth. Yeah. Reese knows IJ. Yep. I don't know why IJ. That you look weird. I know why. Because IJ. Why don't you let me do that? Let me. IJ, I want to upgrade you. For some reason, it won't let me. I want to make you a mod. I will work on that. I will get that done. The next show you come on, you'll be a mod. If you aren't, you will be shortly thereafter. All right, let's at least get the lady Sarah up here. Anybody else that may want to join us? Takes a second here. Yeah. Captain's a little slow tonight. But not too slow. I better do something for it. There's our girl, Sarah. Get on up here. There you go. You can come on up. It's pinned and it's in the chat. There you go. I assume somebody else that I follow does that right at the very beginning. Maybe I should do that. And then I'll bring you up when I'm ready, and then we wait. Welcome aboard, dear.
Hello. Hello.
All right. Bring my face up. There we go. All right. Yay. All right. Yeah, Captain's feeling rather good tonight. Yep. Not a problem. Yep. Oh, let me cut a little the white light out of there. There we go. I'm looking too pasty. I need to get out and ride more. Oh, that's because of all this whiteness on my faceness. You too, IJ. I keep trying to make her a mod and it just won't. Maybe if I can probably do it from my laptop. Let me see if I can. Right on, IJ. I understand. You have things, you have responsibilities and duties there. I get that. I was a home health care aide, real young. I don't want to talk about it, but yeah. So I kind of know. Why aren't the comments coming? That's weird. Oh, there it is. There it ain't. It was there, now it's not. There. It's only giving me the option in my laptop, the banner, and I don't want to ban IJ. I want to make her a mod. It won't let me do it even on my, because I have another feed here on my phone, and that's usually where I can. Oh, there we go. My bad. There. Now you'll come up blue, IJ. Every time. Right on. Yeah, she'll like it like nothing hotter than this. Yeah, Mr. Reese, the ship's smartass. Yeah. That's all right. Fucking smartass. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I still got another frosted glass in there. I don't know if tonight will be my last show, or maybe I'll do one more before you get here. Maybe one more. Number 75. Hey, there's our girl. Did you hear her?
Yeah, I heard her.
I'm going full screen, so I ain't got to squint to see you. Just let us know in chat or something that you're down in the basement, or let Sarah know. I'll be there. Crap, I should have changed that background before I did that. That's the intro background. I want to get rid of that. It takes a second here. This laptop is not the fastest, and I'm looking at a better grade, but I'm going to keep this one. This one does me good. Thank you, Mr. Reese, by the way. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, there we go. That's a better background. Uh-oh, the nose is starting to itch. I gotta be careful of that. We might have some rough weather coming. It almost looked like it, and then all of a sudden it got to the lakes and it went, nah, never mind. It does that. It'll come off from like Oklahoma and there'll be tornadoes and everything. And then it'll start to sweep north like it's going to hit Chicago. And it gets to Chicago and they get some wind and they get a little rain. And then it says, wait a minute, there's that big lake, never mind. But we'll find a way to get up there. Or not up there, over there. That's to the west. Wait a minute, that's to the west of me. towards the moon there. Yep, I'll get that. Yeah, my roommate's having a problem with DoorDash. They are. He always had problems with them. They always get my order right. I'm waiting. I might have to DoorDash, not tomorrow morning, but not the morning after that, but the one after that. That'll cover me for a couple of mornings. But what I like to do is get just sausage biscuits. That's it. Right. Nothing added. They're like 2 something, and get like 4 or 6 of them, and then I have two every morning, rather than junk for breakfast. Hell yeah, and it's a great laptop. It's doing me great. Still doing me great today. What's really saving me is that I have I don't remember how many, I have a chip in the side of it that I load a lot more into it rather than let the computer, because it can, it's not a great big hard drive in there, but at least I think the chip is bigger than the hard drive actually. No, it might be, about even. I only plug it in when I'm using it. Normally it sits just on top of my guitar pedal. The Boss ME30 sits right on top of it. It sits right on top of it. I'm about to pack all the guitar stuff away. I think tomorrow I'm going to spend probably a good 2 hours cleaning my guitar up and packing it away and all the guitar equipment. Today I grabbed up all the little electrical connectors and stuff, and I've got a trash. It's literally a trash can, that tall, full of electronic connectors. And oh God, but I've got the stuff that needs those connectors. You know what I mean? I've had it packed away for. Hell, we're going on 8 years almost now. And I got rid of my speakers even, so I'll have to get speakers too as well. So I was going to kick on some music and I didn't. Give me just a minute, because I got it muted. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's put some music in the background. Wow, that would have drowned both of us out. All right. That's right. That's right, Reese. That's kind of what I wanted to happen. There we go. I'm going to have to buy new strings. I don't know. I was listening to you, Reese, every 6 months. I've gone 6 years. And it seems to hold. Maybe it's my guitar. I don't know, but it holds. And I think the only ones that ever slip are either the bottom or fourth down. When the fourth down does it, you got to be careful, because that tells you, hey, it's just starting to get a little wacky there. Because that fourth one down from the top, or third one up from the bottom, whatever you want to call it.
I'll be right back.
Take your time, dear. Yeah, there you go. Captains. That's right. I might have a friend in the that might be watching tonight. Dakota, I hope you're out there. You don't have to come up on here. That's fine, man. Maybe later. Let's see. Yeah. I always cross tune through her. First I do it, the normal way, and then I do it through harmonics. And if I get my harmonics straight, then I'm good, man. If it starts to go a little wacko in harmonics, I know, well, it's going to be a month or two, and you're going to need to replace those puppies. But I've gone several years on one set of strings. Because I'm not always twisting and tuning them every time. Man, that is so good.
Yeah, honey.
Yeah, if you add honey to rum, oh man, now you've got the gold. You have the stuff that was filled in the golden chalice. It was. You just know it. It may not be the Holy Grail, no, but it's pretty close. Yeah, it must have been something the Holy Grail was, had infused in it. It's good stuff, kids. I'm ready to do headphones. All set. I'm ready, as always. Someone starts complaining. Okay. Sirens outside.
Mike's in the basement.
Reese.
Wow, let me go get Reese. I'm sorry, Mr. Reese. Give me just a moment. Alright. Just for a bit. That's fine. No time limit or requirement here, man. Yeah, here we go, Mr. Reese. There you are.
Reese.
Alright. Good to see you, man. Alright. Yeah, I hear sirens, but hell, that's.
Oh, I hear them.
Well, 4 blocks away. It's not inside the trailer park here. Sarah, you and I need to go up and talk to this place.
Right.
Because all the other ones are starting to go, hey, we got brand new trailers, or we got trailers we redid everything in. Here's $800 a month, and that half of that goes towards your rent, and the other half goes towards lot rent, or towards buying it.
Oh, cool.
I'd kind of like to do that,
Yeah, that sounds like a good deal.
Absolutely. We'll see what happens. Trying to throw a 30-second commercial on it. That's because I've been voiding a lot of their commercials. I'll go to play something and it'll give me a 30-second commercial. Now I'll go back one step and try again. It'll give me 15 seconds. Now I'll go back, try. It'll give me a 5-second commercial, and sometimes I'll say no, and it won't give me any commercial. It'll give me what I was watching. They're learning. They're learning. YouTube. I ain't been knocked off them yet. I've gotten a couple of warnings. I got rid of this shit. Their copyright crap. I got rid of that. That's why I do redos. A double. A fucking double. Or you can do this. That's two of them. This is two of these. Yeah, there you go. Oh, there's four. Oh, no, oh no, that's not. Live long and prosper. Yeah, live long and prosper. That's that one.
That one.
Or hey, wait a minute, I got something for you. or oh my God, look at that bird flying around. I caught it.
He's such an asshole.
Ta-da! And for my next trick, I'm gonna be a nice guy. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we're getting near the end here, Reese. Sarah and I getting real close.
I leave in 6 days. I'll be there in 9.
I'm waiting.
Right on, man. I'm holding back, trying not to spend much. I'll have my whole check anyway, but that ain't everything. I gotta have
Right.
spending and stuff. But it's gonna. Sarah and I are gonna have a long talk tomorrow, and then some. I already know. I'm gonna give my all. I'm very sure she's going to give her all. We just need to refine everything that's happening and going to go on. And
that's all you can figure out. That's why I try to help her. You guys will be alright. You guys will not it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll be fine.
Because we're both at that age, And I ain't got no bullshit to pull or talk about. I didn't even do that when I was younger. It just wasn't who I was, I was always straight up. I may have been immature in a lot of my decisions. I'm guilty of that. But
we all are when we're younger.
Exactly. And now that I'm older, I know what my priorities need to be, What's over here and what lights up everything over here. You get those two covered. You make everything over your head comfortable. The rest of the world seems to fall in place,
You just gotta shave your head.
You did it again. No, Reese, ain't doing it. No, ain't doing it. I'm sure wifey loves it. In a few ways. Not on mine or Sarah's business at this point. Yeah, you just have to tighten the band on your hat one. Yeah, that's all.
You have to tighten.
Every time I keep mine in about 1/4 of an inch. It starts to get to a half, or inch time, and even this. I don't want it, especially when it gets hot.
Yes. I just shaved mine the other day. Felt like I had these.
Yeah, and you feel every breeze. Yeah. If a flea farts, you'll feel it.
Get off.
That's why, hey, this right here, oh my God, I could never take that off. I did probably 30 years ago. I felt every little everything that came across my face, I felt right there. Oh my God, that makes it hypersensitive. But I keep a brush on it. No, we're good. It's like a filter. That's how I see it. It's a filter. You just gotta keep it. You gotta clean. You gotta clean your face a couple times a day, but it's all right. I like getting my face wet. Stranger. I'm just hoping that wherever we find a place, there's a great shower. My God, you don't know how bad I want a great shower.
Yeah.
I'll explain when you get it. Yeah, I want a good shower. Oh my God.
He's got a couple of that's
or like a rainfall. The whole ceiling does nothing but. No, I don't want to. It doesn't have to be a molar or any of them. You know, it would be nice, but you know, at least something that will get above my head. A shower head that'll be above. I'm 6'3". I mean, come on, man. You know, I'm not a basketball player, but I'm not a fucking midget either.
I gotta get out my knees to my hair.
Yeah. Exactly. Give a guy a break, you know. Yeah, I didn't even plug the guitar in tonight, so don't worry about it, man. We're all good.
Mine's
Yeah, I see the red light and the blinker there. Yep, ding. But you know, mine's only. I'd have to stand up, grab the guitar, and on my way back, click on the pedal, sit down and click on the amp, grab the cord, plug it in, and ready to rock and roll. But I think after a couple of days, I'd like to probably tomorrow. It would make me feel more productive. Take the guitar and just take the wires off. You know, unstring it, clean it all up real nice. You know, I need. Here's the problem. I let Guitar City fuck with my guitar. I will never ever let them touch a fucking thing of mine. I paid $165 to get a complete overhaul on it. They didn't even clean the fucking fretboard. They didn't touch the fretboard. I just couldn't understand what. Yeah, they did the intonation and all that, and then they lowered all my pickups down to almost the bottom fucking level. What the fuck was that about? I like fingerboarding and shit, you know. And if your pickups aren't as close to the string as they can get without touching the plastic, you don't hear none of that. And these motherfuckers, I'm telling you, it was a bunch of idiots that charged me too much money for what little they did. Because it wasn't it wasn't a Gibson, it wasn't a fucking anybody else, you know, it's an off-brand. They kiss my ass, you know, that's in my opinion. Guitar City will never touch my music, touch my guitar ever again. Right. And then they put 10s instead of 9s that were on them. You know, well, what the fuck? Why do I have 9s on there? Because that's what I prefer. And you give me 10s? Fuck you, man. You know, and here's the big one that really fucking jacked my joint. On my Jackson humbucker, I still had the plastic cover on it. Them motherfuckers tore it off. And then my bottom string, unless you turn the volume up, doesn't fucking kick in. You bastards. like I said, that they'll never, well, I keep it up high now anyway because I've learned. But I had a fucking amateur fucking with my guitar, and it just pisses me off that they didn't have the knowledge to go, maybe I shouldn't change shit that's already fucking there. You know, they decided to, you know, what they did is they lowered the fucking my pickups to a medium level rather than an up close level, and that's where they got their intonation from. I needed them close up to the strings. Is when I hit that bottom fret, it should almost touch the plastic on the pickup. Not these bastards. See, I've even learned something else. Because of the angle that's coming at, you need to kick up. You see what I mean? You need to kick up the bottom part, and there's a way to do that with cardboard. Just I wouldn't even say an eighth of an inch of cardboard in there to kick it up like this, so that when it sits in, sits in the cradle, and that it goes with the angle of your strings, so that when you hold down on that bottom fret, it doesn't hit the top part of the plastic. See what I mean? The very top. I'm telling you, that much space makes a hell of a difference, man. And I've learned that just by experimentation and listening and watching the gauges and these son of a bitches. I knew 10 times more than the guy who was supposed to do a really primo job on my guitar. He didn't even condition he didn't clean or condition the neck at all. Not at all. That should have been a primary. Not for this guy. I need to get some rosewood oil and do it right. But that's set in the future. I know a few places down here now, not Guitar City, and I've gone to a few of them. Guess who's in the basement? I seen that thinker. I'm coming to get you, Diane. Give me just a second here. Yeah. There she is. Add her up.
Hey, peace out.
Hey, Diane.
Peace out. Hey.
Good to see you.
Hey. Peace out. How's it going?
Good. Yep, I seen you in the basement there. Thank you. Yeah,
I'm echoing.
I heard her.
Yeah, it's time to cover.
Yeah, it's that time. It is. So what's been going on, Diane?
Not much. For my father. No, I'm still echoing. What the heck?
No, you won't be. You won't be anymore. Hang on. Just give me a second. I'm making adjustments. And
No.
hang on.
Aw, cute puppy.
There we go. Everything good now, Diane?
Yeah, that's good.
All right. Reese will echo, but oh well.
It's all good. I'm getting ready to drop down. The wife just got home, so we got to get the dogs out and do everything. I just figured I'd come up and say hi.
Oh, now you need Reese when I come up.
Right. But, hello, Diane. Good to see you.
Hi, I didn't scare you off.
We got busy days at work, so it's getting late.
There she is. Yep, there's the wifey. Yep, hey, wifey. Yep. Good to see her. Yeah, Reese already said when he came up, it's only going to be for a short. So, we knew. We knew, man. I'm glad you came, man.
Peace, brother.
Peace.
Sarah, safe trip. God bless. Stay safe. See ya in a couple weeks, probably. 3 weeks, maybe.
We'll see. It all depends on how fast we can get internet service where we're going and get all hooked up.
Most important thing, have a safe trip.
Absolutely.
Oh, I will.
Absolutely. Thank you, man.
All right, brother. Peace.
Peace out, man.
I know exactly why. Don't have to tell me twice.
No, his wife, he was waiting for wifey to get home. He told me when he first came up.
Yeah, I know, but it's something else you guys don't know about. It goes way back.
Yeah.
Started changing towards me once I called Dirty Mike a pussy.
Uh-oh.
Called him a pussy a couple weeks ago. So, yep. Because he is. He's a fucking pussy.
Well,
People are what they are. You just have to deal with it. Right? So have you guys heard from Ryan?
what's that?
Have you heard from Ryan?
Oh, no.
Either of us.
He kind of pussied out.
No. Yeah, he's pussy too.
There's a half ounce.
Oh, nice.
GMO cookies.
What kind?
GMO cookies. Oh, yeah. And
that's good. Awesome.
I've got one more of these. So I got a whole ounce of it. For less for less than $52.
Yep. What's the
An
brand?
ounce.
Flowers? Is the brand all flowers?
No, this is premium premium grind.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's 25 plus THC.
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I had to jump on it. I wanted more smoke, but this is already ground. This is all like keef. Not quite, but almost all keef. A quarter ounce.
Oh, wow.
So is the
cool.
other one I got. Yeah. What I like doing in the morning, right here. This little puppy right here.
Yeah.
A one hitter.
That's a one hitter. Oh yeah, you got one of those?
Yeah, I stuffed a bunch of it in an old batter container. Stuff a bunch of it in there and just. I use it like a one-hitter box, basically. I used to have a one-hitter box. I don't know whatever happened to it, but
No,
yeah.
cool. You
Good
remember the stone that you put your joints in, like the roast to it? Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I have those.
Nice.
That's how I smoke a joint. Yeah.
Yeah, but what I found I found this though. If I put enough to roll a nice joint in a rolling machine,
yeah,
I don't get as high if I take half of that weed and hand roll it. I get higher off the hand rolled than I do off the machine rolled.
Yeah, because the machine roll, it's not all flour. A lot of it is crushed seeds and stems. They're pre-rolled.
No,
I used to buy pre-rolls until I opened them up and investigated. There was a lot of stems in mine that were crushed.
Right. But here's the thing. I can take this, no matter how I take this, because this is already pre-ground already.
Yeah.
If I hand roll a joint, I get higher off a hand rolled joint than I do a machine. If I roll it out of a rolling machine.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
What the fuck is up with that?
That's different.
Yeah. I don't understand it.
Because when you, do you use a grinder to grind your wheat?
This is a half ounce of pre-ground pot. I've got another half ounce of pre-ground pot. That's what this is. Premium grind. I ain't got to play with it. I just got to dip in and put it in the machine or the bowl. I ain't got nothing to grind it. It's all done. Like I said, it's almost keef. Almost.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I like putting keef and wax together and smoking it that way.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
You get a double hitter.
But I found this. I found this. If you get one of those heat pens that you can charge up and put into the wax, your wax will last you a lot longer. A lot longer. Much longer. Something about it. I'm gonna get one.
I used to have one of those pens. I used to have one. I thought it was a pain in the ass.
My homie got one. He was going to get a new one and give me his old one, but okay. You do, you don't, you know. I know they're not cheap.
Yeah.
They're around $50 or better. Right around there.
Oops.
Yeah.
I got my animals on my lap. My dog and my cat, they're so jealous of each other. We'll chase them.
Why does the dog chase the cat? Because the cat runs. Yeah.
Because the cat, the Valcor agonizes her. What? My cat's hind legs are turning red on me now. My black cat. Yeah.
Yep, that's the
Yeah.
That's the Siamese in them. That's the color of Siamese that's in them. Yeah, I can see the red tint. Yep, I see it.
Yeah.
Yep, there's a red tint throughout it. Yep, that's Siamese.
He's got balls still.
Here's a cat. There's a cat. There's a cat. Here's a cat's ass.
There's some balls to go with it. The balls are turning red too.
No, better red than blue.
Yeah, that's your blue ball. Yep.
I'm far beyond that. Far. Oh my God.
I just take me a while.
I saw that ship more than a decade ago. Oh well, by choice.
So I got some of my benefits from getting the job.
Oops.
So I'm not working anymore, and my boss won't put in the corner in the computer that I no longer work there. So she's giving me a hard time trying to get my benefits back now. Bitch.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Because I need my benefits in order to survive up here.
Well, right.
Right.
I need to change who my whatever insurance company I'm on right now.
Yeah, I got United Healthcare.
I should be on a different one because I need the grocery crap that comes with it. The one I'm on,
Yes.
there ain't no grocery allowance for nothing. I need to be on.
Are you in the right zip code?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The couple I live with, they're on one that he can get all kinds of food. That's the one I want.
You have the UHC card? You have the UHC card? Not healthcare card. That's the company that gives you the extra allowance. Like I get extra allowance. I get $159 a month. I can pay my utility bills, groceries, or whatever.
Yeah, there's a few.
I'm in the wrong zip code.
There's a few of them out there for here. So yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be changing. I'm sure Sarah will, and we'll get it straight.
Yeah, I also got vision and dental included.
Yeah, I've got everything.
Yeah.
I'm a carpenter who makes
Every-
floors for a living, and I
because of
They
my
do dental
disability.
there? See, they don't do dental here.
They do here. Oh
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
I've got full dental. Yeah.
Oregon don't do dental. Oh,
Wow.
they'll do dental. They don't do dentures.
Oh shit! They'll do dentures here first before they'll do anything else.
Nope, not here. They'll pull your teeth. You can get braces, but they won't give you dentures.
Wow.
Wow. Discrimination.
They want you to get the implants actually, but you can get
Yeah.
dentures. You know, otherwise, yeah.
Yeah,
Do I
I've seen
get
how they do their
implants
implants. I
with
don't want 3 screws in my jaw.
I don't either. I
Yeah.
want. I got dentures now. I want them in the future. Hell, it's been over
Yeah,
35 years since I got mine. So, yeah.
I'll keep my
Yeah.
dentures, thank you. I'm not walking around with screws in my face.
No, me neither. Me either.
Yeah, and my gums are deteriorating, so I can't have those screws in my gums.
When I very first got my dentures, they told me I was great. I was perfect for implants, and I told them no.
Same here.
Yeah.
Unless you're going to screw each individual tooth in there to where they don't ever come out, I don't want them. And then I talk to people that pat them, and they're like, you don't want them.
Yep. That's what I've heard.
No.
Yep. I'll stick with dentures. Hey,
I'll stick with dentures.
I've had a top plate since I was 11 years old. You know why? This tooth got knocked out playing street football because I had buck teeth. It got knocked out, and they had a full plate with one tooth on it. I've just been so used to something against the roof of my mouth other than nothing. You know, I've always had just, you know, I don't have any bottoms. You know, but tops
I
I
don't
do.
either. I did have till Sassy ate them.
I did have till
I used to
2
have
weeks later.
Someone stole them.
I did till 2 weeks after I got them. I kept talking like Thurston Hall the Third. You know, I just couldn't. They were too big, and the bottom.
Yes.
The tops were perfect, and they're still like I've had them for 35 years, but the bottoms never. They never.
It took
just
me a
felt
while.
like this all the time.
It took me a while to get used to talking with dentures after going a year with nothing.
Yeah, exactly. My dentist made me go 9 months without any teeth when she pulled mine.
I went about 2 months because I had them pulled. You know, every week I was going to have 2 or 3 or 4 pulled. You know, till I
I've
got
been
them all
without
out.
bottoms now for over 3 years.
I've been without bottoms for over 30 years.
Oh, wow.
But I still I eat what I want. I can't eat nuts. I can't chew nuts.
Either. I miss my cashews, damn it.
Oh yeah, me too. I love cashews, but
So do I. I miss them.
Just squish your feet. Just squish them down with your finger and thumb.
I used to break them with a
did.
hammer. I used to use a hammer and a bag and a bag between it. Yeah, and eat cashew dust, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pistachios is what I'm into. I eat pistachios and
I love pistachios too.
My dad used to have a machine for them. He used to sell.
They're like a laxative to me.
My dad used to sell them in a machine.
Yeah.
At sporting events. Yep.
Even with my bottom plates, I had a hard time eating pistachios because they're such a hard nut.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, my son. And then that thing that was on Facebook with the rolled potatoes with the bacon and cheese. I made those last night. And they were really good.
Oh yeah. Had them before.
Yeah. On Facebook. And Chris, you are a hard person to get a hold of on the internet.
I am.
Yes, you are.
Have you tried?
When you tell me, yeah, I did. I tried last night and the night before. Yep.
Where did you
getting a hold of him?
Where did you try? Through my email?
Through your I looked you up on a site, and then I went to Facebook, looked you up, and I can't add you as a friend because I don't know you, but it's telling me.
Well, how was he able to send me a friend request then?
I don't know.
I get them all. I haven't got hardly any Facebook friend requests in a while. I wonder if I didn't do something to keep that from happening. I don't know. Ain't much going on Facebook. Occasionally I say some stupid shit.
Don't we all?
And I have been banned from Facebook for 30 days several times.
Oh yeah,
wow.
I've been in Facebook jail.
Yep.
I was in Facebook jail for putting my gun on Marketplace. Put my gun on Marketplace.
Marketplace won't allow me to post nothing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I couldn't eat. Yeah, I got told for posting my gun on there. Like what?
I posted potato on there and they banned me.
Oh wow. Wow.
You can post anything but animals. You cannot sell an animal on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, but you can put it on your post. But you can put it up on your post because Marketplace. Like, did you do that?
I tried that. Nope, I just posted it straight on Facebook.
Yeah, I saw it on Facebook. I saw your ad on Facebook.
Yeah.
More liquid. Whew. Well,
Good hit, huh?
I'll hit the sativa, and then here's the indica. Oh yeah. I put those two together, and
And you come up with
Yeah.
a hybrid.
I'll be Sarah's bitch real quick. Oh, I got hybrid down there too. Yep. OG Kush. That's a hybrid. Oh yeah.
Sorry, my boss was texting to see if I'm coming to work in the morning.
Right on. Yep. You already planned on it.
Wait to tell them.
That's why I kind of questioned. Hey, doing a show tonight? You know, if you
Oh,
said.
yeah.
I know, Sarah. You're good usually because you ain't got to get up
Yeah.
5 a.m. to be there.
No. No, I don't have to be there till 9 o'clock. It's the last time I work for my boss tomorrow.
Right on. Right on. I remember you telling me. Yeah.
Helps repair early enamel
Oh,
damage.
they're trying to put a commercial on me. We're going to stop that right there. No. 49, 50, that was 15 minutes of commercial they're trying to put on me.
Wow.
That's what happens when I say, I'm skipping all your commercial crap. Get me to what I'm wanting to watch. And then
I have to buy premium in order to get no commercials.
I don't have premium. I just keep going. You know, no. I'll hit the Roku to go back. No, go back to where I selected you and try again. No, go back to where I selected you and try again. And then eventually they'll give me like a 5-second commercial with. There's like 20 to 30 seconds after that commercial. If I don't hit skip, it's there. Yep. Yeah, that was a long. Then they give me 10 seconds on a 10 seconds after that 30-second commercial. You know what I'm saying? Screw you. You know. But I'm at a phase where I'm listening to one album, so basically, and I have to go through those commercials rather than say no, go back to what I was doing.
Yeah.
So I have to kind of go through it, you know. And I don't trouble ever. I try not to trouble anyone else with it. Yeah.
It is
Yeah,
what
I'd
it
say-
is.
I'd say this pen is doing me good tonight. Yep.
The only thing I have out right now is this, and it gets packed
And this
the
is
day I
black,
leave.
This is Blackberry Kush.
Ooh.
Yo,
No, I
cool.
already-
Yeah, that's a good one.
I already packed away a couple of my pipes and containers and stuff I'm not going to use over the next week, 2 weeks, you know. I already packed that away. Thinking of get down in about 2 more days, I'll take my tapestry down in front of me and start, because I've been putting things in my behind it, but I'm gonna put
Right.
them into their real containers. And I've got another bucket I've got to go empty. It's full of, those yard lights. They've been sitting in the bucket for over 3 years. They're no good anymore. I'm gonna dump them in the garbage. Yep, I'll have another bucket. Whatever I want. Like I said, I had a dozen buckets. All but about 2 or 3 of them, I didn't drill holes in the bottom, and I was gonna do a dozen buckets to grow in. I had the perlite, I had everything, and I had to move.
Yeah.
It was in March. I discovered, oh fuck, you're fucked, and I had just gotten my seedlings to start, and I'm like,
Oh.
what the fuck? Damn. I'd invested some money on growing.
Right.
It just couldn't happen. and because there was 2 of us, 12 plants, they just said, you need 13 more for us to be concerned. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Right. 12 plants, that's a lot of plants.
yeah, that's a lot of dope if you know how to make them, get dense. Yep, I know how to do that. Because I got grower friends that'll tell me anything and everything I need to do. If things aren't working out, hey, here's the signs, and they'll go do this, and it'll clear it up, and things will go back the way. Because I'm telling you, nowadays seeds aren't cheap.
I got a green thumb when it comes to growing pot.
Me too. I need the right place to do it.
Right.
You gotta. It's not only the care you take. It's the growing conditions you create.
Oh yeah. I did mine in California.
Wow. I did mine in Michigan basements before. I've helped people set up grow rooms.
I never growed indoors.
I have, and I've grown outdoors. I'd rather grow outdoors, but indoors supposedly is higher THC, but I'm sorry, there's something to outdoor that indoor doesn't get.
Yep.
It just doesn't get it.
The sunshine doesn't get the sunshine.
It raises the cannabinol content. Your buzz lasts longer. That's what's ruined a lot of strains. Everybody wants to grow it, autoflower it in 3 months.
No.
And that destroys the cannabinol content. Yeah, while you're smoking it, you get high as fuck. You set it down, and 20 minutes later you're going, where's that pipe again? I'm telling you, there's dope out there. You hit it like I am. An hour later, you're like, wow. 2 hours later, you're like, I'm good, man. I'm good still. You don't get that anymore because the cannabinol the C in the THC is lower, and it shouldn't be, because that's what gives you the creeper effect. The C is for creeper, and exactly right. It creep up on you. If it creeps up on you, it'll last longer. I mean, if you're a grower, what do you want? The guy coming back once a month to get a fucking ounce, or the guy coming back 3 or 4 times a month to get an ounce? You want the guy coming back 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what's happened. Because they sped up the growing process. It's lowered the cannabinol content. Yeah, you get high as fuck now, but it doesn't last for fuck, man. Where if the cannabinol content was where it belongs, you'd buy maybe an ounce a month if you were lucky, if even that. Because every time you'd roll up a fucking pinner, you'd be baked for 2-3 hours. That kind of pot is the only kind of pot. When I've been tripping, I rolled up 4 joints, pinners, and I gave the other 3 guys I was tripping with. We were in an abandoned house. It was just about to get light, and we all sat there. When I woke up, I had about half that joint left between my fingers. So did they. And we'd all been tripping for, I bet a good 10, 12 hours.
I
see what I'm
just threw
saying?
away probably a quarter pound.
Ouch.
What?
Ouch. Yeah, but
When?
Yeah,
in the
but-
month?
Sarah's
I threw it in
going
the
through
garbage.
Sarah's going through Texas.
Wow.
You have to understand that. Texas is a
Oh
fucking.
yeah, dude.
They want a felony
That's a hard
you
state.
for exactly. They
For
want
a
a felony.
seed.
Yep, they want a felony you for anything they can to deal with marijuana.
They
It's-
find a seed,
Especially-
you're dead.
And here's what's stupid. Texas, you
Especially
get
out
some
of
of
the
the
place.
Texas, you get some of the cheapest and best dope. The cheapest and the best. That's weird. There's something about Texas. But you see, there's an underground there, and that's what it's created. There's an underground there. I talked to a couple of the housekeeping ladies that were doing this hotel when I was down there. This one says, "Yeah, I can get you a fucking half ounce of some really good gold pot," and it was like $30 when everybody else was paying 60 and 80 for a fucking half. But you get caught. Like I said, man, it's a felony. That's stupid. I mean, it's utterly fucking stupid.
I'll be right back.
If Texas went legal, that state would make more fucking money in 1 month. 1 month than they do a year off all the other taxes.
Yeah.
I know they would. And that's the draw, and that's what's made a lot of states like my state go, hey, let's get the tax revenue instead of
Right.
people's oversensitive morals about marijuana, you know? Exactly.
It'll do me good to go without for a few days.
Right. Yeah, I'm going to change that banner.
Yeah, this weekend I'll set her cage up in the back seat to put her in. I got her parrot cage. I think I can set it up either in the back seat or the front seat, to where she's actually in something. I'll have to take it apart when I get to my sister, because that's no big deal.
We don't promote political correctness or virtue signaling. Oh my God. Fucking pirates. People just don't get that. I saw Cockeye Creeper. He does his intro line, you know, and it's like, that's a virtue signal fucking crap, man. What a pansy ass. That's what he is.
Got my purple lights up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, purple light. Starting to plant my plants. To go buy a rose bush.
Hell yes. I just like to ask all them other channels out there, how many of them got two ladies on their panel? All by themselves and can actually communicate with them and not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You need to look around. They do it first, It's like that one channel. I'm not gonna mention names, but I took a little bit of action against Monkey Man, and they fucking basically got rid of me.
Yep.
And I was a contributor every month. Okay? And he isn't there for every show like I was. Not anymore. What the fuck? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know who made that? You know who that made that fucking decision? It wasn't channel. It wasn't the channel owner. It was his cohort. Who's made it his channel basically? Because I've seen him ban people who they don't agree with him, but they agree with the guy's channel, with the guy that owns it, but they don't agree with him, and he finds a way to get rid of you. Wow. Okay, dude. I'm glad you enjoy that. He knows who I'm talking about. I'm not going to go into names because the minute I do that, all of a sudden instead of 2 in their audience, there'll be 20. Go and tell us more. You know.
Yeah.
You and I know who I'm talking about. Because he's different than the channel creator. The channel creator is a biker dude. Good people there. His cohort boy is a fucking ninny. That's what he is. He's a fucking ninny. I'll call it what it fucking is.
Right.
And people are waiting for names.
Yep.
Yep. You know. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that banner. Fuck that banner. I don't care. I need to be there anyway. Check here. Yeah, it is hump day, Diane. I just read your. It is hump day. that it is. I seen that earlier on Dirties. Give him my thumbs up and left. Let's see. What do we got in the background? Let's try. Yeah, there we go.
Was going through stuff. I found a picture of me in 2017 with brown hair.
Uh-oh. Scary.
Yeah.
Oh.
Keep it there. Hang on. I'm going to solo you. Hang on.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to solo you. And I'm blowing it
Wheel
out
of
here for
Fortune,
myself.
huh?
Yeah, I went to another town. They were doing Wheel of Fortune, so you could try to get on the
Oh,
show.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
But that was me in 17 with brown hair. And, of course, I had a perm.
Oh, yeah. That was the trend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, thank you for sharing. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool when I found it.
I got one of me at 17 or 18. Hey, hang on. I'll find it. I know it's there.
I wish I had all my pictures from when I was 17, 18, but I don't. I had short hair then. Yeah, handsome.
Yeah, there we go.
Yes, handsome. Very handsome.
17. 17 or 8. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I was still 17. Yeah, I was still 17 then. Yep. That was before I got to my permanent duty station. Yep. Let's see, where else was
See this?
Yeah,
This used to be my race. That used to be my race car right there. This is the car that Ryan took his driver's ed. This is the car Ryan took his writing test in. The 67 Ford Fairlane.
My mom had a
350 in
Ford.
it.
My mom had a Ford Fairlane. It was 74, I think.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
74, yeah. No, you already took it down. Okay.
Oh, you want to see it again? Just a sec, I'll get it out.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, some drunk hit the back panel there. And it happened in a private parking lot, so insurance wouldn't take care of it.
You know what happened to my mom? You know what happened to my mom's?
What?
She went out for the night. I was 14 years old, and I grabbed up a neighbor kid and I said, "Come on!" I had never taken it out. I took her station wagon out, and I drove.
Yeah.
I drove for I bet an hour and a half. Never did anything wrong. I got on my dirt road. Mr. Asshole decided to punch it. I didn't realize it had a Torino rear end in it. It had a lot of getting going. I didn't know that. I'm on a dirt road. I'm doing all right when I first. I'm taking off, and then it starts doing this, and I don't know what to do because I'm a first-time fucking driver, basically. I wiped out I hit a neighbor's mailbox, sent that motherfucker about 4 houses over, and when I went across the road and jumped the ditch and landed, I couldn't open my door. You know why? There was an oak tree about 4 foot across right there. I just missed slamming into that. In that Ford Fairlane. It bent the A-frame out of it and everything. It was done, basically. But yeah, Ford Fairlane, I know that station wagon well. I didn't stay at home. Because about the time I had a neighbor guy that had a tow truck, he was pulling it out.
Yeah.
Here come my mom.
Yeah.
I was fucked. I was fucked. I didn't stay home that night.
I'm sure.
Nah, I went somewhere else. I went away, yeah. The cops never got called, thankfully.
Yeah.
And it was all private and everybody was okay with it. Yep. Luckily, I knew somebody with a tow truck, so it wasn't a big deal. He didn't have to report it either, so he was just a junker that had a tow truck. All right, thank you. Yeah. Hey, you do stupid things and you learn, hey.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, Yep, I snagged my mom's car out and I hit a fire hydrant towards the bottom of the door, and that was going great. I kept it. Mom and Dad never did or anything until my twin sister told on me one day, 6 months later, that I put a dent in the door that they never noticed. It had the red paint all the way down my blue car, all the way down the blue car from the fire hydrant. Took out the fire hydrant.
You know what color that Fairlane was? It was red.
Well, red?
It was a red
Did he
red
take it
Fair.
red?
Yeah, it Ford red.
Oh wow.
Like a tomato red, basically.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Take your time, dear.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, thank you much. Good dog. Oh yeah, good girl. Yeah, it's a good dog. Oh yeah.
What do you
Here's
want?
my share of them.
Yeah. Oh, she's gonna sit on my lap and perch and wait for the cat to come out, and then she'll jump off my lap before the cat. That's what she does. She uses me as her perch.
Yep. She gets her when she feels you respond to something, that's where she gets it directly from you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why she wants to be touching you. Yep.
All the time.
That's excellent. That's devotion. Hell yeah.
It is. We go to bed, she's sleeping next to me on one side and my cat on the other side. So I'm a sandwich in between my animals.
Yeah, but they're picking up off your feet. They're picking off your senses as well.
Yeah,
They've learned
exactly.
to do that, and each other through you, and each other through you.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, there's our woman, Sarah. Did you hear her? Sarah's got a quiet moment.
Missing in action right now.
Yeah, we don't want to hear the toilet.
There's-
Yeah.
There's a ghost sitting there that we can't see.
Yep. That's her chair right there. That's the chair. That's
Yeah.
not Kim. That's just a chair, part of the chair. Here she's back. Yeah, she had her headphones off, so we couldn't hear.
But, yeah, she
We
had
knew-
them off. We couldn't hear anything.
We knew what you were doing anyway. Oh yeah. It's been a long day for me. I'm not blaming anybody because sometimes it's better if I just don't fall asleep. But I was laying down and I was just about asleep, and I got a message from someone, and it's like I got up and I'm like, that's good enough. It felt good enough, rather than wait till I got fully asleep and wake up all groggy-eyed.
Right.
I got an hour to get ready. About 2 hours to get ready. So, no names mentioned. I'm learning where to point. Yeah, I'm learning where to point.
Yeah. Guilty as charged.
That's fine. I'm good for that. Oh yeah. If I don't answer you right away, he's probably napping or he's doing something.
Yep.
Same with you. You're either napping, you're working, or you're in between going from one place to another. Yep. Sarah will tell you, it's not like, how come you're not answering me? And she's never done that to me.
No.
You'll get back to me when you can. I get it.
Yep.
Sarah has a life that doesn't completely evolve around me. Oh my God. I don't ever want that. You know, no. You be you, because you free is how I met you, and that's how I want you to be. I don't want to change nobody. No. I see a lot of people try to do that crap in my younger years, you know. Yeah.
And I never understood that. You wanted to be with that person because they were that way, and then you get with them and try and change it.
Right. It's why?
Yeah.
You turn them into something you don't like then.
Right. I mean, you got with them because you liked them, so why are you trying to change the reason why you got with him?
Yeah. That's like you're that's like they're self-defeating. Hey, these are starting to taste really nice now. Be careful, yeah, gotta be careful. What's that dog looking at? Oh, elation. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, right there. Oh. Who's in control here? The dog or its owner?
Hi.
Right on.
Yeah. She knows she's my baby.
Oh, yeah?
Only had her for, 5 or 6 months now?
Yeah, they still know, though. They know who they bond to.
Yeah.
I completely understand the bond between a dog and its owner. I had a wolf husky, and sometimes there was like 2 years in between him and I being together. And he wouldn't bond with my mom at all. But the minute I'd show up, and I hate to say it, but you'd see his fucking ass end shiver. He was so glad to see me because I was his pack leader, and he wanted to show me, yeah, you're the pack. I'm your dog. You know. My parents moved up north just before I did. And that dog, they put him in a pen. You could not leash him and put him on a chain. No, they put him in a pen. He dug a den beneath the doghouse twice as big as what his doghouse was. I was the only person he'd let come down there. He wouldn't let my mom or stepdad or my brother go down there. No. He'd get right in the way. But the minute I go down there, he'd back out and stand a few feet away from it. But I watched. Now, John, you try. Nope, that dog get right in the way. That you don't belong down there. I did because I was his leader. I was the pack leader for him. Right. I was always his pack leader. You put the dog on a fucking leash, I don't care if it was 30, 40 foot long, and he'd do nothing but flips trying to get it off. You take it off from him, and he'd stay about 30 or 40 yards out in front of you doing like a zigzag pattern.
Yeah.
I'd turn, and he'd do a zigzag. He'd change the zigzag. He'd stay out in front of me to make sure there was nothing 30, 40 yards out in front of us. And the minute he spotted a wild animal, he would stop and he'd look at me. I learned up north, you don't never let a dog chase animals.
No.
They chase deer and people have a right to shoot them.
Yep.
No. Yeah. But I tell you what.
I told a while back.
Go ahead.
I was told a while back that female dogs, like human males, and male dogs tend to be with the female humans. So the opposite sex.
Yeah. This was a male dog, but he recognized me because when he was a pup, when my mom first got him, they didn't go out and they'd feed him, but I went out and I played with him and I wrestled with him and he'd bite and nip and you know what I mean? But I never broke I never once broke his confidence. If he got a good one on me, I'd praise him. I'd praise him. Yeah. I'd make him feel good that he, and I never made him feel defeated. I never made him cower to me. The minute you do that, you break their spirit. I wouldn't do that to him. But he recognized me as his leader, and that was in the city. And then my parents, like I said, they moved to the country. And then I got out there, I'd let him out of his pen, and we'd go off for half the goddamn day walking.
Right.
Out in the country there, We used to go backside of this lake with him. He'd spot a deer. No. I trained him well. You don't chase deer. And then he completely quit paying attention to it. The minute I tell him no, okay, that's out of the realm of possibilities. Because I didn't want him to run off, because he'd chase it.
Right.
I did teach him to sick on people, but he'd get about 20 yards from him, and I'd go, come here! And he'd turn right around there in a fucking dime and come back, sit down and lean against me. My brother one time sicked him on, after I trained him, my brother sicked him on a neighbor kid, and he bit him.
Oh.
They quarantined him for 10 days, and he'd already had his shots, but everything was good. They gave him back to my parents. That was in a small town, but I tell you, wolf husky, one of the smartest animals out there.
Oh, yeah.
I'd love to have another one, but you can they have to be outdoors. You need a pen that can be outdoors and then inside the garage that it's connected to. That way they can get completely out of the elements.
Yep.
Yeah. And feel warm and embedded in, Or you build them a pen and you let them dig their own den. Because they will. If they're enough wolf, they'll dig a den.
Yes, they will.
Even if it's male, they'll dig a den.
Mm-hmm.
Experience is your best teacher. I tell you, there's one guy, I'll get his name later, but I've watched his videos a couple times, and I can't remember right now. He was about my age right now, and he went off into the wild, and he filmed it all, of him building a log cabin. Yeah. And everything you could do out there, he had built it. And it's still memorialized in the mountains where he did all that. But he filmed it, and it was all black and white. I really envy that guy. With that, the captain is going to take a break.
All right.
Yeah. I'm going to go refill and rejuvenate and all that other stuff. All right. I'll be back.
So what was the weather like there?
It rained last night.
It was raining.
Yeah, it was overcast for half the day, and then the sun came out. But it's back to being overcast.
Yeah. We pretty much get the same storm. Now, since you're going to Michigan, the storm we get in the Pacific Northwest will take a couple days to get to where you guys are at.
Right.
Because my mom, when she lived in Utah, she always got the storms that we got like a day later or so. I thought that was his head. When that thing went by, I thought that was his head, and it wasn't part of the picture. I just saw the end of it. I go, wait.
I am so done packing.
Oh yeah, it's very tiring.
What I have left, I'm just throwing in a box. I'm not even gonna. I don't care. It's just going in a box.
Sort it out. Just, yeah. Tape it
I'll
up.
sort it later.
Yeah.
I think I got 2 boxes I didn't even open.
Oh, from last time?
Yeah, because I've been going through everything and getting rid of most of it. I'm down to the last 2 boxes, and it's like, you know what? I'm not even gonna open them. They're already packed. They're staying that way.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I bought a whole bunch of totes and put my stuff in totes instead of boxes.
Totes would have been ideal, but I'm not spending that kind of money on them.
Yeah.
I mean, the boxes I've used, I've had since I moved in here, so they're kind of beat up, but I don't care. They work.
Yeah. They work.
I had to make a trip to the laundromat and do a last minute laundry.
Yeah. Oh, you have to go to laundromat? I used to have to do that too, so I moved in here. They got stackable washer and dryer in the unit.
We might end up with something like that. It just all depends on, because I've even got, there are apartment complexes here now that are saying, hey, they need people now. If you got the deposit, boom, don't worry about July's rent.
Right.
I'm seeing things like that. I need to hop on my. What I need to do is I need to hop on my bicycle and go into those neighborhoods and look at what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and I see a lot of transaction traffic. I want to live there.
Right.
I know what transaction traffic looks like. I can spot it in like 10 minutes of just parking my bike, sitting on the lawn and smoking a cigarette, and I can watch this shit coming and going.
Yeah.
You know,
You
and
don't smoke a joint?
No, maybe even that. Hit my vape pen and watch shit happen, you know, and go, I don't want to be around a traffic area like that.
No.
That I want to completely avoid for Sarah and I's both sake. I don't want to. I'm not tempted, and I know Sarah isn't, but I don't want it to be closer than it has to be.
What the heck was that?
You know, and I don't know if it's going to be. Yeah, that was. I don't know if it's going to be next door, 2 doors down, 3 doors. I don't care. I don't want it to be any doors down. I want it to be miles away from where I'm
Right.
living. You know?
Yeah.
And that way, we don't deal with the element that draws. And I'm
Yeah.
telling you, I'm someone. I spot them, and motherfucker, you need to be away from my area. Otherwise, we're gonna have problems. And you're gonna be here tomorrow and the day. No, you're not. No, you don't live here. I don't want to see your fucking face more than once a fucking week. That's just the way I am. I'm bold. I told you, Sarah, I nip shit in the bud real quick because I don't let it build up till they think I'll tolerate anything, because I will
Right.
not. Not from those kind of people. I never have and I never will.
Nope.
I had a I cleaned the neighborhood up one time. I went back there about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I can handle my own. I would still be worried walking through that neighborhood,
Wow.
even armed. I would still be a little worried. And I drove through it fast, and I saw what was the vehicle ahead of me. They had two guys on one side, one on the other, and they pulled away, and I pulled up, and I just kept looking forward and kept driving. You don't need to. I ain't slowing down for them either. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I looked to the right of me, and it was the house that I was going to own one day, and I decided to back away from it. And thank God I didn't.
Oh.
Because there was a point when I lived in that house that I'm talking about. I found out one house was dealing. I went down there every day and stood there with a fucking notepad and pen, and every time a car would pull up, I'd write down their license plate. Because my neighborhood shut down, and I couldn't understand why. Because that one fucking house dealing drugs, man.
Yep.
And the motherfucker called the police on me. And the police showed up, and I went, here's what I'm doing. All of a sudden, nobody comes out in their yards anymore, and we're finding needles, and we're finding baggies, and all this crap all around the neighborhood. And here's where they're all coming from, right here. And here's all their license plate numbers. And he went to the guy and he said, you want to go there and complain to him face to face? Go ahead. And by the way, we're going to run the check on all these license plates. And now everybody that leaves your house, we're going to pull them over and see what they got inside. It wasn't 2 days, and it completely stopped.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, all my neighbors started coming outdoors, doing their yards, and kids were playing, and
Yeah.
and you seen people crossing the street that weren't going to car. They were going from neighbor to neighbor. Hey, neighbor,
Right.
I bet you ain't seen me in a while.
Yeah.
I cleaned the neighborhood up, but then I moved away, and it's been a generation or two since, and now it's, oh my God, I couldn't believe it. I was worried. I'd have been worried. I'd have been worried with two other guys my size.
Wow.
Unless I knew they were packing as well,
Wow.
And that corrupt, places change.
People change.
Yeah. The harder the drug, the more ruthless the people become
Oh yeah.
to protect their income. Because like any good drug dealer and any good pharmacist will tell you, the money is in the comeback.
Yep.
It's not in the initial. It's in the comeback, motherfuckers. Because they'll come back and come back and come back and come back.
Yep.
I've heard this from drug dealers for decades. Yeah, it's the comebacks. Exactly. You can't calculate, but you can pretty much guess, Yeah, this motherfucker, he was all jittery when he got his third buy from me. His fourth buy, motherfucker will be running to me. I already know that. I don't want to be a drug dealer. You know what I want to be? I want to be I want to be a reality dealer. And the only thing I get back is a thank you. That's it. That's it. And that's something that I can put in a PayPal or my Cash App. But a thank you. That's so much. That's so much more profitable in the very end. But to my soul, not to this. And a lot of people don't get that these days.
Right.
They don't talk about their own soul. They talk about how other people's souls should be condemned, but they don't talk about their own. And how it would be good to benefit it and prosper it and to enhance it. They'd rather talk about how bad someone else's is. What? No, let's talk about how to make each other's better. Isn't that kind of like a more ultimate goal rather than who gets richer? No, really. Christ said.
The rich get richer and the poor get poorer.
Yeah, he also said that the chances of those who are rich getting to heaven is like a camel passing through the eye of a needle. But if you're poor, you stand a much greater chance of gaining.
Start repairing early gum disease with new Parodontics Active Gum
A
Repair.
lot of people aren't concerned with the final outcome. They're just concerned about now, which, depending on how you were raised, where you were at, and the values and morals of your parents and their parents before them, it may not be of any consequence to you, and then it may be very important, To me, it's very important, although I can only think back on my great aunt who claimed to be Catholic. None of my other relatives talked about religion on both sides of my family, and that to me, it was like either they didn't believe or they had too much to hide. You know what I mean? Morally, they knew that they were morally inept, and therefore they didn't ever speak about God, religion, or any of that. Who knows? Oh, I just got a notice that my phone is getting low. That's all right. I have made other arrangements to take care of it. Yeah. I get a notice at 15%. If I get it at 15 or 14, and I'm still using it, and it'll build from there. It won't go below it.
Right.
But it gets down to about like 8 or 7, 6%. I need to shut the phone off.
Oh, wow.
Well, not the phone off, but
Plug it in.
Going. Yeah, just plug it in and let it do it. Sounds good. It's 15 now. It'll be 16 in another 2 minutes, and then progress from there. Oh, I heard our girl there, Sarah. Did you hear her? Hyper ass little winch. Yeah, but her husband, he's a good pirate. We let it go. If he was a crappy pirate, we might have word with him, but He's the one that makes sure that when I do my inspection, everything's tied down tight. He does his inspection probably about 2 hours before I do mine. Yeah, that's the guy to have. And if his winch is a little hyper at times, well, that's the way she is. We don't like it, but man, if that keeps him happy enough to do his job really good, there you go. Yeah. That's a fulfilled pirate doing his fulfillment. Yeah. Yeah, we don't exclusively let the captain's lounge to just the pirates. Their families come in, their friends come with them. Yep. They get out of line. Hey, they're responsible for them. That's the way it is. Yep. But any of those who are mods here, you're responsible for your guests. Yep. We don't seem to have a problem yet. Oh, that's weird. There's 3 of us on and only 2 in chat. Or two watching. That's weird. Somebody post something. I gotta look at something and I'm about to. Mr. Reese. God bless Mr. Reese. That's all I gotta say. I'm not gonna go into detail, but God bless Mr. Reese. Wow. He's watching in the background there, and he knows what I'm talking about. Sarah, you probably do too.
Enjoy free
Yeah.
$1 delivery when you spend $35.
Wow. Let's take a look for you. Take a look. Yeah, he sure did. I will respond to Mr. Reese in the morning. Thank you much, sir. Wow. He wants to see this happen too, Sarah. You know, and he wants to make sure. You know, and I know your boss does too. I know that's the kind of, you know. We'll see what happens, you know.
My boss would rather see it happen here, so he doesn't lose me.
Right.
He's like, what am I going to do? And it's like, you're going to hire a new girl.
Yeah. She may not be as efficient, but hey, you know, you could, within a year or 2, you'll have her worked out. Yep. I tried talking him into hiring somebody before I left so I could train her. Right. You don't want to do that.
No.
One of my former bosses, they always had a lady come about, I think, twice a week to help his wife, you know, clean the house, basically, you know. They had, but in the end, and they still have it, I call it the mausoleum because it's pristine. All stainless steel appliances, you know, from dishwasher, stove, refrigerator, it's all stained. And I'm the one who told her because I worked at Myers, and they have a lot of stainless in the bathrooms. You know what they use to clean the stainless there so you don't get all fingerprinty and stuff? You not only use like a cleaner, but you also have a rag that you have baby oil on it. Only a little bit. Stainless steel and baby oil. Once you put a very, very light coat on it, fingerprints don't stand out anymore. It just practice of cleaning, you know. That's what stainless is about. Just a very thin layer of baby oil is enough to protect stainless. So it doesn't, you know, if you look at anything that isn't protected, you put your thumb on it, and your thumbprint's there.
Yep.
But not with baby oil. It don't stay.
A little bit of grease.
Yep. Yeah, a little oily. Yeah, my phone's already it went from 15, it's already at 20%. So, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so we're good. Yeah. And all of a sudden I've got tons of that was weird. My phone didn't go there. 7 new rentals were added. See what I mean?
Wow.
I'm getting alerts about every 5 to 8 hours of
Yeah.
new rentals, because all of a sudden they've realized, hey, the better market, 800, 800.
Yep.
You stay in there, and 1 bedrooms, people will eat those up, and there's a lot of them out there. And that's all we don't need a 2-bedroom.
Oh,
We need 1 bedroom.
no. Yeah.
I'm gonna sleep with you, not.
Right.
Yeah. But you know, and I think they a lot of the 1 bedrooms, I think they would rather prefer it be a couple rather than 1 person anyway. You know,
Mhm.
and since we're both on fixed income, that's guaranteed. You know, we're not going to get fired. We're not going to change jobs and have a bad time in between job change. You know, we're going to always get paid, so they're always going to get paid. That's kind of how they
Yep.
look at it, you know. I've got one of my YouTube guys just went live. 2 of them did. 2 people that I watch. And Reese, thank you, Mr. Reese. I'm looking at that again. Reese is going to be put up for sainthood at some point, and we all need to recognize that. Because he helps not only someone like me, but he helps other people that aren't necessarily in our country either.
Right.
I've seen him do that. I really have. Down in the Philippines, he's helped people down there.
Cool.
Reese is no stranger to charity. Like I said, his sainthood's coming. God bless him. God bless him for his generosity. Always. Yep, Captain's Lounge number 75. 74, I'm sorry. 74?
74?
Is that what we're at? Yeah, 75 will probably be the last one. Be in a few, 2, 3, 4 days. Yep, and then I'm going to shut her down. And then until Sarah and I have internet. And I know that I can use my phone because I got 10 gigs, that I can play with. I can link my laptop. I just not exactly sure how to do it yet. But it won't matter where we're at as long as the internet speed's enough. We'll be able to, hey, here we are. We're in our hotel room. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. And in a lot of cases, we'll be able to hook up into the hotel's internet.
Right.
And I'll let them know. You need to know that I have a YouTube channel. Is it going to be able to handle it? You know. And if I've got good customer service, I'm very highly trained in customer service. I will let everybody know, hey, this hotel, my God, you can't believe what they've done for us.
Yeah.
You know, I'm one to do that, and because I am such a high valued Google reviewer, they'll want my review to be positive. Oh yes, they will. Once they I'm a level 7, level 8. You get paid for every review.
Mhm.
I'm almost there, almost. But what I'm not doing is, I would probably have been there 2 years ago, but I'm not going out there trying to gather as much as I can to get there. I want it to come naturally, and that way, what I'm doing every time I do review something, cha-ching, you know.
Yeah.
But I want to do it honestly.
Right.
You know, and I'll even link this video to it if I have to. I want to do it honestly. I want to get paid because I'm honestly reviewing. I'm not one of these out there making money hand over fist trying to benefit from it. What I'm trying to do is inform people. Hey, you know, I'll tell you, those cheap-ass continental breakfasts at hotels,
Yeah.
I've seen other hotels. You could pretty much live off from their breakfast stuff. I'm just saying. I got a friend who works construction, and he let me stay in his hotel room with him for 2 weeks. I hardly spend shit for food. I had sausage, biscuits for breakfast, lunch, and then dinners. Sometimes we'd go get dinner out, but you know, just all the condiment shit there at the breakfast section. We can live off that. I get boiled eggs.
Yeah.
Oh, I love boiled eggs. I ain't had them in a while. I had a salad though yesterday with chunks of it. $4.50 salad. Yeah, we're enjoying the music. I need to smoke some more pot. Let's see here. Because I do a hashtag 420. You know, I've got to be smoking dope here too, you know. I mean, my fans depend on it. Those who follow hashtags, and there are a lot.
Right.
I think that's where I'm getting a lot of my my greater numbers. And that's got to be the blueberry kush, I think. Yeah, that's the indica, blueberry kush. I still have a dozen carts unopened.
Oh wow.
And 1, 2, 3, 5 I'm operating off from. One's indica, one's sativa, and the other, I'm only operating off 4, and the other 2 are hybrid. I might get low on indica. Maybe you go buy like a double, you know, a 2-pack or something. I think I still got some in there though. I think I got 1 or 2 in me. See, I got 11 stashed, and I got 1 more right here. This one is oh, that's hotcakes. That's a really high. That's 90% hybrid, 90% THC hybrid. So yeah, that one will fuck you up. I got a couple. I want to get back out. I could. because I got an extra pen open. Because I would keep 5 going and 2 extras. I've got an extra one right now. I think I want to go grab the King Louis. Probably tomorrow. Get that going.
Yeah.
But I think that's hybrid or indica, one of the two. But why not have 2? And I know I've got dream cards. I think that's straight indica. That's for that's for the end of the night stuff. Yep. Yeah, let me see what's going on.
Yeah, I'll have to stop tomorrow and pick up at least a gram or 2.
Right.
Because what I have in my bowl right now is what I've got until I do stuff.
Ick.
I didn't shut it off. Oh, there it is. I couldn't find it live. That was weird. Just making sure Reese was the last one. Right on, Mr. Reese. Right on, man. Oh, he's gone. He's got to work tomorrow. This is only Wednesday night, right?
Right.
He's got to work.
It's home
work.
day.
But usually Tuesdays he'd come up, or Saturday or Sunday. But we were graced by his presence tonight. I do appreciate it. Thank you.
He looks young when he shaved his head. He looks like a young kid now. Reese.
He's an old foot. What's he's in his late 40s somewhere in there. I think.
Like Sarah? Sarah, are you in your late 40s?
I wish. No.
Oh.
I just
You're
turned
50?
58. I turned
Oh,
58
no way.
last month. Yeah.
No way.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, April the 11th, I turned 58.
Wow, you look at. Wow.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Yeah,
I
I
know.
swore you were in your 40s.
I know, right? I know, right?
And you don't want me to tell you, Chris, how old I thought you were. With that gray on your face, it makes you look older.
Thank you, Diane. Thank you so very much.
You can't see all my wrinkles, Diane.
No, I can't. You don't use war paint either, do you?
Nope.
No.
Do you use makeup? No.
No.
I call it war paint. Makeup's war paint. Yep.
I own lots of makeup. I just don't wear it.
That's part of the attraction.
Yeah. Well, actually,
When I
would
do
you
wear it,
rather-
the only thing when I do wear it, I use a little bit of blush, eyeliner, and mascara, and that's it.
because I always say, why do girls go to bars to pick up guys with all this makeup plastered on their face? And when they wake up in the morning next to each other, the guy rolls over and says, who the fuck are you? It's because the makeup makes them look totally different than they actually are.
They call those wolf dates.
I can change my looks by putting on makeup.
No, really, they call those wolf dates. You'd rather chew
And I
your
call them
arm
dates.
off. You'd rather chew your arm off in the morning than wake her up to get it out from underneath her head, like a wolf in a trap. You'd rather chew its leg off and get away from all the trap. Yep. Yeah. Oh, I've never woke up to any of them. Never. But I know many guys. I have stories. Oh my God, I have stories.
I thought I've had guys come up and tell me that they took
Nasty.
home a gal. She
I'm
was
nasty.
awesome looking. Woke up in the morning and it was a different person laying next to him. Because all makeup rubbed off their face.
Or they're wearing a
I
wig.
call it war. Yeah, I call it war paint.
Hey, I don't want to make you two ladies real sick, but I know a guy. It was a party, and he had this chick that we didn't. She was somewhere down from some other neighborhood, and you know, at the end of the night, they went into his bedroom, and we all crashed out in the living room. Of course, we wake up in the morning. He had a white T-shirt on when he went to bed.
Yeah.
It wasn't white
Was it
when he
red?
got up. It was red. And he had it all over his face. And he
Wow.
looked at us when he came out, and we're all looking at him like, oh my God, dude. And he's like, what? And he looked down like, oh my fucking God. That chick, when she left, she had the sheet over her head and did the walk of shame out the living room.
Yeah, they look totally different, man.
Yeah.
To be a 67-year-old woman, you know, with all that makeup on their face, looking young, and going out and trying to find a guy younger than her and they could be a cougar.
I'm more attracted to the older woman kind of thing. It kind of keeps me morally safe that way. That's how I've always thought, you know. Don't look at the younger ones. The younger ones will lie to you. The older ones, hey, this is what it is if you want it. And if you're not going to get it, I'll move on to someone who wants to get it.
Yep.
You know, let's be real about it. Okay, we're both after the nut. You know.
You sure about that?
Somewhat more, but
There's more to life than sex.
absolutely. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, you got that right.
I was in a 40-something chat room, and I'm going, why are you all using sex, drugs, and alcohol to base anything to get together on? That was fails. Then I was in a 50-something chat room, and I had said this. Haven't you learned in your 20s that sex, alcohol, and drug-based relationships fail? That they always fail.
Always.
60s, it's the same fucking thing. I'm like, you people keep bumping your head on a fucking wall. You look at your doctor and go, God, doctor, it hurts every time I do this. And the doctor looks at you and says, hey, you dumb fuck, quit doing that. And you still go, no, it hurts when I do that. You fucking deserve all that hurt and pain. I mean, after 60 fucking years of learning, you haven't realized that those three elements never amount to shit. You need more. You need more in common, more to talk about than the 5 or 6 hours you're going to be plastered together. And that's what it comes down to. What are you going to do during the hangover or during the time you're not turned on and you're not inebriated and fucked up? These people it just seems like, oh, well, they'll deal with that when it comes, and that's why they've got 7 marriages behind them. No, I don't want none of that. I got one behind me. I won't have another behind me. I know how to pick better. You know, and I've said this before, and it's on both sides of the sexes. Your fucking pickers are broken. No, really, their pickers are broken.
Yep.
What they used to pick, what will be good for them is broken. They pick what they feel rather than what they know. I don't pick with my feelings. I pick with what I know, what I've experienced, what makes me happy, and what makes me mad. And I don't want to pick what makes me. I don't want someone to argue with. I want someone that loves and adores me, and I want to love and adore her. And ta-da, ta-da, you know.
Ta-da.
We kind of found each other, and that's
Yep.
the way. I think that's the way it's supposed to work out. For
Yeah.
everyone, you know. And I think a lot of people don't let enough guard down to let that happen. And I did.
That's
and
true.
Sarah did. You know.
Yep.
I am who I am, and I won't change. You
Neither
know,
will I.
I'm gonna be this person. And you've seen me at my worst, and you've seen me at my best. That's all you're gonna get.
Yep.
And I seen that in you, and that more than makes me happy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Cool.
We're gonna be just fine.
I know that, Sarah. I know that because my expectations aren't above what I've seen. I never do that. And I see you. You're not common to do that either, you know. And if
You
shit
two are
doesn't
going
go,
to start a new adventure together.
That's
oh
right.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, new
But-
adventures
but-
together.
But with wisdom attached to it on both our sides.
Oh, yes, yep. Yep. You've all learned from mistakes, and you're going to go with that. Yeah.
I've never been a feed a woman bullshit and then later deal with it kind of guy. Hey, I'm up front. Here's my emotions. I wear them on my sleeve.
Yep.
And that's,
I hear.
you know.
Yep. I've always worn my heart on my sleeve.
Yeah, me too.
It's just who I am.
And I just had so many people. I see the advantage takers coming long before they get to where they get anything. I just do. I always have. And I'm not one to say, if I wanted a better advantage. No, I want an equal part. That's all. Nothing short of that, but nothing more than that. I just want an equal part.
Yep.
And we both realize that's that benefits both of us. You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, already 39% charged. So yeah,
Cool.
15 to 39 that quick. Yeah, it's a good phone, good charger. Oh yeah.
Speaking of, I should plug mine in.
There you go. I always wait for mine to tell me because I've got it set. Once you get 15, tell me.
That's usually what I do, but with me having to work in the morning, I gotta make sure it's charged.
Right. Oh, I understand. Yeah. Let's see. OG Kush. Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah. Always in the pen. Like I said, I got an ounce of, under an ounce now, GMO cookies for less than $55. I was like 52 something because I think it was going to be like 58 or something, and I got $5 off from it. You know, because of my points that I've accrued.
Right.
But then when I do that, when I make a purchase like this, they start sending me other special deals.
Yep.
Trying to lure me back.
Yeah.
But, No, I know it's a good. And here's the thing. For a half hour, for 14 grams of this, it was like $48. It went down to like 25.
Yep.
So I said, let me have 2 of them.
Yeah.
And then add my discount, which was another $5 off. You know, and some other deal that went in there, but I walked out under $60 for an ounce of pot. I haven't had that kind of deal since the fucking 70s.
Wow.
Early 70s for an ounce
Wow.
of pot. I remember paying, let me think, I was 13. I paid $20 for an ounce.
Wow.
And it wasn't weighed, it was a baggie, a sandwich baggie, and it folded over and the dude went here.
Oh, one of those fine.
Yeah, it was, so you know it was over. It was over an ounce. It was probably like 35, 36 grams. We didn't weigh it by the gram back then. We got it by the quarter, the half, or the whole ounce.
Yeah.
I didn't start seeing it selling by the gram till the 74, 75, right in there. And that's when crack cocaine started creeping into society. Yep.
Huh.
And I went, by the gram? Who the fuck who buys pot like you buy cocaine? And that's why. And then they started raising the price per gram. Well, it's Sensei, no seeds, $5 a gram. What the fuck? Some of that pot that had seeds would fuck you up. It would really fuck you up.
Yeah.
I've had Mexican dirt. I've had Mexican dirt weed with seeds. That's gotten me higher than some of this hybrid crap out here.
Yes. Yes.
Like, wow, you know. And the thing about it is it kept me higher. It kept me high longer.
Right.
Because back then, pot took 6 to 8 months to grow.
Yep.
Now it's 3.
I haven't seen Mexican dirt weed in years.
Me either. I'd love to have a stash of it.
Yeah.
Every now and then hit that dirt weed, that dirt tasting, but that high was good. I love the high, and it would last. I knew a guy that showed me a book he had. That was a catalog about that thick of all the strains that these Mexican growers had for sale. And there was some beautiful dope there. But back then, you didn't get the round buds in that. You got the flat bud. Everything was flat. All the bud was flat when it was, when you got it. You didn't get it was compressed basically because of shipping and all that,
I'm supposed to get my e-bike this week.
Oh yeah, cool. You're gonna show me how to hook all that up when it comes. Hell yeah, I'd like to get in on that. I'd love to get an e-bike. Shit, 20-mile trips.
Yeah.
Be nothing on one of them. And they'll save gasoline.
It goes 30 to 35 miles an hour.
Wow.
Nice.
And it goes 120 hours on one charge. So
we'll see what happens. I want you to let me know.
I also ordered a trike, the e-bike trike. Just in case I can't keep my balance on the regular bike, I got a trike.
Right.
Or like training wheel, I call it.
Yeah.
But the thing about the trike, if you turn too sharp, in any direction, it may flip
Yep.
over.
It'll flip. Yep. They'll treat it like a 3-wheeler. Like I had 4-wheelers, a whole bunch of 4-wheelers a couple years back.
Check this
I
out.
run the
Check this
3-wheelers
out.
too.
My grandfather used to sell tri-sports. They were street legal 3-wheelers.
Yeah.
Tri-sport
Yeah.
went bankrupt. My grandpa sold a pair to a couple. After that, the dude tried to turn too sharp. It twisted him up and took off his jewels. Pow!
Oh wow.
Wow.
His wife sued my grandfather.
That's nice. Yeah.
Because his wife sued my grandfather for ruining the family jewels, and my grandfather had to pay out and close shop and move and all this other shit. Yep.
Holy shit! It wasn't his fault. It was the person on the bike didn't know how to ride it.
But the company that built it had already paid out all their bankruptcy stuff, so the only one they could go after was my grandpa.
Wow.
Sad, but that's business.
Yeah. Those was like burning.
Yep. I remember that shit. That was back in the 70s.
No.
Mid 70s. That was before I went in the Marine. Just before I went in the Marine Corps. So 77.
Huh.
I went to 78.
I graduated in 79. And then I went into the military about 6 months after that.
I would have graduated in 78. No, 79.
Yeah.
But I went in the military in 78.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was a high school dropout.
Back then, they were taking high school dropouts from the military.
Yep. Well, I had 2 jobs. I was making more than my mom did.
Register.
And I was emancipated at 15.
Well, I was working in high school. I worked for the sheriff's department, and I worked at Safeway.
Oh, wow.
So when I worked at sheriff's department, I also got credits towards my school. Also, so that worked out really good. I got paid, plus I got credits. So the credits went towards my college degree. When I went to college to become a detective, actually, that was my dream, was to become another Angie Dickerson. Remember watching Policewoman?
Yes, I do.
Back in the day? Yeah,
Angie
I
was
wanted
hot.
to be just like her.
I love Angie Dickerson.
Angie was hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to be, was just like her.
I wanted to be a forensic scientist, CSI.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I wanted to do CSI investigations.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
If you put
It's
me in a
never too
room,
late, people tell me.
if you put me in a room with 3 men and tell me that one of them has done something they shouldn't have done, within 10 minutes I can tell you which one. 10 minutes, I'll tell you. I can tell you which one, and I can tell you a lot of things that are very deep. I just have that.
Right.
Once I interact, if I interact with them, yep, there's something deep, and it's like a flag goes off, and all of a sudden my imagination starts to click on all the possibilities, and all of a sudden they start confirming them by. Within 3 sentences, they'll tell me shit they don't realize they just told me. But here's the thing. I've always been one of them kind of people that alcoholics, major criminals, and immoral motherfuckers want to sit down and confess to me. They want to tell me shit. And I don't know why.
Oh, that's a beautiful sea cat. There's a long-haired black sea cat outside. Wow.
Meow meow.
That's the dog was barking. That's what the dog was barking at. The other king cat.
But yeah, I've always had. It's like wait till you and I sit down and talk about it, Sarah, because I think we're all born to a purpose.
Right.
And I think I'm to weed out someone that's very cynical and very evil like that. And it's like, I'll tell you about a dream I had once. It was like I was sleeping and I woke up in the dream with someone that was family or someone that I knew very well. And we were walking around this farmland. And he took me around the back side of this barn where there was this stream running. And I looked at that stream and I could see that because there'd been some flooding and it washed away a lot of the bank.
Yeah.
There were bodies stacked up on themselves. It was like 6, 8 deep. And it was like the person I was with was like showing me their accomplishment.
Wow.
And it 6 or 8 deep, and it stretched out. So there was like 40, 50 bodies there in that embankment or more.
Right.
And it was like they were like I said, bragging, showing me what they did to me. And I'm going to tell you who I think was doing that. It was my son.
I knew you were going to say that.
Did you know that a drone, that you mentioned something like that, a drone picked up a place out in the middle of nowhere as a grave site for dead bodies? There's a big pit with a whole bunch of dead bodies in it that the drone picked up. But they're not saying what state it was in.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw on the news the other day. I saw.
I got looking at my family history. I have bloodlines also into the Hewitt family, out of the South.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Do you know who the Hewitt family is? Ever hear of The Hills Have Eyes?
Yes. Are you serious?
I have a direct blood. I have blood. The Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah, that's based on a true story.
Yes.
Oh wow.
That was the Hewitt family. I have a direct bloodline connection to them.
Wow.
Yeah. And after a friend of mine had been murdered, I had these dreams, and all of a sudden something hit me. This set of circumstances, and I sat down with state police officers for about an hour and a half and explained to them, I know my son did this murder. I know he did. And since then, the things that I know would have had to happen, because I know the situation that person lived in, the condition that person lived in. It couldn't have been anyone but my boy that did it, because of the animals that were there. And my son was always one to over-dominate any animal he was anywhere around. And it happened, and it didn't happen like a week after he got kicked out of her place. It happened a couple of months. But he made sure that he had an influence on the animals that were there to protect her.
Right.
And that's what got him. That's what got him in. And because I'm not one to. I've been in many people's homes that have many antiques. You can just smell it in the air, kids.
Yeah.
I'm not one to go, oh, that's a 1911 blah, 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 by blah, blah. I just know by looking at it, that's got some antiqueness quality. This woman had some things, and books, too. She had shelves and shelves of very important books, but I never looked at any one individual book to go, well, let's see what the value is.
Right.
My son is one to do that. And I got a feeling that he started looking around because he was there for a couple of months. A couple of days is dangerous enough for that boy. But he had a couple of months to fucking gather up an inventory in his fucking head. I know he did this. And he snuck in, murdered the woman, took all the things he already had boxed up in his head that they were of any value, and then set it all ablaze. With the animals inside. The animals didn't attack whoever. That tells me that was my boy. That was him. I don't care if the state police pull this. I don't care. That's how I know it was him. Whoever went in and killed that woman, the animals didn't attack for some reason. Why not? Because they knew the person there. Them animals didn't know me. It had been several years since I'd been in that house. Not several, it'd been a few years. Them animals didn't know me anymore. And there was one or two new ones that never knew me. But my boy always had this way of wanting to dominate over any animal, and his own mother will attest to it. Although I think she may have benefited off of whatever he fucking stole. See what I'm saying? That's how scheming and conniving my own boy was. And I know that from shit I found out he did while he was a kid that he'd tell me about that he pulled off. You see what I'm saying? I tried to convey that to the state police, going, you need to go, when you approach him, you need to approach him from a long fucking telescopic lens of what he's already up to when you get there, because there's shit I'm sure you're going to find: stolen vehicles, marijuana growing. I tried to warn them. You think they took that into heart?
No.
They're not. I'm his dad. I understand his way of thinking. Him and his little brother pulled off a couple other robberies that he wouldn't fill me in on. But they did those before he was even a fucking teenager. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I had him in his late teens, and he knew the minute he tried to pull one fucking grain of shit, I was right there. No. Don't explain. No. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I was an idiot. Mama was an idiot. I don't mean to call her an idiot because she's my ex. She had a dude. No. She had a woman there that pretended to be a dude for 10 years and was a junkie. I'm sorry, but I had the opportunity to have custody of my son. The only thing that stopped me was this. If I got custody of him, she also lost custody of all her children.
Right.
I came from a single mom since I was 6. That's when they got divorced. I was not about to do that to an entire... that would have been 4 kids.
Right.
I'd have got my boy and the other 3 would have went wherever's. And I didn't want that on my conscience.
Right.
So I couldn't. I waited till he was 15 and I had him for 2 years. The best 2 years of school he ever had. No, I mean 14 to 16. Yeah, but still 2 years. Best 2 years of his school ever. Because I didn't listen to his bitching. I listened to the teachers that were there to make sure he got a good education. And it was a great education. It was a great
You got
place
a commercial going on.
I got what?
You got a commercial going on in the background there.
It just quit. We're good.
Yeah.
I tried to get loud enough to over it, but no. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But yeah, those are the two best years of my son's schooling. And then he went running back to Mama because he tried to steal some video games and controllers, and I caught him. I checked his backpack and they were there, and I took him out, and he went back to Mama and went, he's violent and abusive, and Mama kept him, and 2 months later he went to a boys' home that was a mile from where I lived, and she never told me.
Wow.
Yeah, she never told me. Because if she had told me, I would have went there and went, show me how to get his mama integrated out of him.
Yeah.
Because that's what had happened. His mama and her brothers were so embedded in him. Let's get that out of him. She didn't want that, you know. Don't tell, don't say. And uncles were getting him stoned since he was 9.
What the hell?
Well, check this out. I talked to one of his uncles, and I said, how old are your kids? Well, 9 and 10-year-olds. Hey, tell them, hang on, I'm going to show up. Why? Well, I'm going to come over and get them all fucked up. What? You did that to my son when he was 9, 10 years old. Why can't I do it to your kids now? Oh, I'm really sorry. And yeah, now that you got kids that old, yeah, now you're sorry, but it was all good times when you did it to mine. Huh?
Yep.
They, of course, never talked to me again because
of course.
I have them over the moral fucking barrel, you know. Exactly. Yep. The first joint I ever smoked with my son, he was 19. Not 9. He was 9. He was 19, and I told him, you're never gonna be able to look back on your childhood and go, and my dad was getting me stoned when I was. No, your daddy wasn't. Your uncles were.
When I lived in California?
Not my brother, but
he wasn't related to me, but he was related to. I lived in a trailer court, and he was related to. He was the landlord's grandson,
Oh shit.
and he would come up to me from the time he was 15 and ask me to smoke with him. And I told him, "Are you 18?" No. I said, "When you're 18, come talk to me." 3 years. That boy tried to get me to smoke with him. Once he was 18, I told him, "I don't have a problem smoking with you now." He's like, "I don't get it. For the last 3 years, you wouldn't." I said, "That's because you were underage."
Exactly. You need to be old enough. You're not going to
You
be able
aren't
to look
18.
back. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't
You're
want
not
someone
18.
to
I
say,
ain't smoking with you.
yeah, they're not going to be able to look at any therapist and go, when I was a kid. No, you were 18. You made an adult conscious decision then.
Yep.
My boy was 19. I waited till then.
A year later, he came back and thanked me.
Oh yeah, you did influence. I don't think that's an influence. Exactly. And I hope
I told him, "You're a good kid, but I'm sorry, you're not 18. I will not smoke with you." No.
I hope to God my son waits till at least then with his own. I doubt it. But
I watched my best friends let their 9-year-old get drunk on New Year's Eve and get high and smoke pot on New Year's Eve. And I looked at him and I said, "You're going to have a problem with that boy."
Absolutely.
He's not alive anymore.
Oh wow.
We lost him 5 days before Christmas, December 20th, 4 years ago.
That's crazy.
He was 34.
Consequences to everything. Absolutely. I need to take a break. I will be right back.
I had to get an ID the other day so they could put the contrast in it as they were doing the CT scan of my kidney. It
Yeah.
took three people to finally listen to me. They should have used a butterfly needle. I used a big, huge needle and it popped my vein twice. And then the third person finally used the butterfly needle and they had no problem with that.
They have to use a butterfly on me. They can't use anything else or they'll blow my vein.
Yeah, me too. I have small veins. Back in the day, I used to donate blood until I was told not to do it anymore. They're just blowing my veins every time.
I got bad veins in my arms.
Yeah. When I had that seizure back in May, at the hospital they used my neck because they couldn't get an ID in any other part of me, so they put an ID right on the side of my neck.
Yeah, in your jugular.
Yeah. Like, oh my God.
I've seen them do it.
Yeah, that's the last resort.
Yes.
And it was the University of Washington, so it was a learning hospital too. People don't realize that just because it's a University of Washington or University of whatever, still a learning hospital.
Or, yeah. OHSU is a learning hospital.
Yes. Yep. The ones I go to are the Catholic ones. They got St. Clair and St. Joseph.
Yeah.
To work at those hospitals, you can't be a smoker. They test your hair particles. They do a drug test on you.
Yeah.
Yep. You can't have
a hair follicle. They
nicotine in
can
your
tell.
system.
They test your hair follicle. They can tell you when you last smoked, when you last smoked pot, when you last done any kind of drug.
Yep.
By a hair follicle.
Yep. And that's so strange. We get new hair every second.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And you lose hair all the time.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I do.
I've been noticing that
a lot of hair.
Now I brush my hair out.
I don't even have to brush my hair out. I can just do this. And come off with hair.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
And I don't have bad split ends.
Yeah,
I have very healthy hair. Oh yeah. I have very healthy hair.
I was gonna ask Chris if he had more hair on his face than he does his head.
You have to ask him when he comes back.
Yep, I will. See if he gets it, yeah. Yeah. You gotta have a sense of humor to survive in this world, man. That's all I gotta say. I laugh at myself half the time.
I laugh at myself all the time, so.
Yep.
Ta-da!
Oh!
Back.
I guess a neighborhood action going on. I had to step outside. I checked this out. Yesterday I'm sitting here and I see these two kids come up, and then one decides, because I got 3 empty pads for trailers right here, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This one kid keeps going, and the other one goes over there and stands there on the other pad, and he's watching the other guy go over to this other trailer, right? You know how drug deals go. You know, wait. Okay, he got it, and then he goes and meets up with him, and they leave. I mentioned that the other day. I mentioned that yesterday to my homie here.
Yeah.
He's starting to notice there's a pattern going on over there at that trailer. People come, and he's got cameras that are documenting it all.
Yeah.
People come, the 10, 15 minute pull up.
Yeah.
One guy gets out, comes back, and then they leave. You don't do that with marijuana today.
Nope.
It's cheaper to go to the dispensary. Exactly. So it's crack or it's heroin. It's one or the other. We know that. They know we know. Now they know we know that, because some things. I'm not going to go into details, but it was like, we seen the traffic. It's all documented. You want the license plate numbers? And like I was saying earlier, that's what I did in the neighborhood I lived in. I'd walk up and I'd write the fucking light. I'd walk right up, and what are you doing? I'm writing down your license plate number because you're fucking going there to get dope. And pretty soon they shut shit down. Because even the cop, they called the cops on me for doing that back then. And the cop come up to me and said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Here's all the license plate numbers of the people been coming and going from there." And he's like, "Oh, really?" And he took them all down. And he went there. He told the dealers he's not going to stop, and we're not going to tell him to either. 1-2 days, and that place shut down, and they needed to go to a new neighborhood because the cops started pulling them over about a block or two away. Yep. Exactly. Got your ass. Yep. And here's what happened. With the numbers I turned over to them, that was presented in court. The license plate. We had a local vigilante, they called me, writing down the plate numbers to everybody that pulled up there, and somebody got out, and 2 or 3 people sat there in the car going,
"Yep."
You know how it is,
Yeah.
They're all paranoid and they're looking around and they're hitting shit, and you see the low level flash,
Yeah.
You know what's going on. Come on.
Yep.
It was crazy.
Hey,
But
Chris,
same thing.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you have more hair on your face than you do your head?
I do. I wish I could take half of this and put it up here. Hey,
Okay.
hey. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You look totally different. Wow. Just that little thing can make a big difference.
Yeah. I'm going to get my headphones back on here and I can hear your comment. Yeah. Much more hair. Yeah. Gravity. It went from here to here.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, gravity I used to have, and now it's all
Oh, yeah.
gravity. But my feet aren't swollen because I wear pressure. I wear pressure gear.
Shoes.
No, not
Compression socks.
not just compression socks. I have compression tubes that are on my legs. I used to have varicose veins bad. Just in my ankles now. That's the only place. Yeah, because of these compression tubes. Someone gave me. It's like a long, I think 12 foot, and it's hollow inside. And you cut it to whatever length you want and put it over your legs.
Yeah.
And I don't put them over my knees, just, up to my knees, down to my ankle.
Yeah.
I'm an old guy. Yeah. But hey, I ride mountain bike like I'm 30. I don't care.
Cool.
Young. I'm very happy to do that. I'm done riding though. I want to be done riding. I really do. I want to be done fucking riding a bicycle.
Right.
Come on. I stopped riding for about 10 years, and I missed it. I really did.
Yeah.
Of course, I had vehicles then, but I don't know. Something about not having that motor sound and being out there moving through the wind feels better. Even I had a motorcycle for 3 years when I was in my 20s. I miss that too, but not like I do the silence and having wind brushed by you. There's something unique to it. I did that for too many years before and after a vehicle, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to go take the driver's test. It's been too long since I've had a driver's license, so I have to retake the test.
Yep.
I have to take the written and the driving test.
I came within 3 months of that once. Now I make sure. I have a chauffeur's license, and I make sure every year. Every 4 years I renew that puppy. Oh yeah.
My Oregon driver's license doesn't expire until 31.
Holy shit!
Oh yeah. Talk. I was gonna ask you this. There's a whole bunch of license plates up here that have Oregon plates on them, and their expiration date says like 2, and then the year is 2028, 2029.
Yeah.
You guys have tags that last 2 or 3 years. I was looking at that. That's another thing that.
Every 2 years.
You know? Yeah. So they got a license plate that says they don't expire until 2027. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, because here's every 2 years you get tags.
Every year here, every year.
Yeah.
And it's a different color.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, my tags expire 12 of 24 in Oregon.
Oh.
So by December we need to get you. Okay. Yep.
Find out what state's cheaper.
She's going to be in Michigan, and I as long as she has a clean history, it should be pretty cheap. Should be.
I don't. I don't.
I do.
I'm still driving her out.
I do.
In 2020.
I don't.
I do. I do, and maybe that may be a different route, and then add you.
Yeah.
Yep. Although I had an OVI in 10 years ago. 10 years ago.
I have 1 for 23 and 2 in 22. So mine's extremely high.
Mine is not. So yeah, we're gonna work this out. Yeah.
Yeah, when I got pulled over 2 weeks ago, he didn't really care about my expired tags on my car. He was more concerned I didn't have a driver's license.
Right.
That's when he told me I had to park the car and get a ride or do something. So my dad drove my car and I drove his car. That works. So now I only go out during the
During the what?
Oh well, what'd you do?
I shut off your echo cancellation. For some reason, you were echoing, and now you're not.
Oh. Okay, and it sounds louder.
Yes,
I didn't hear
fine.
myself echoing.
You're not echoing.
Oh, that's cool.
I hear it still at the very end. It's like the music is at the very end, but it's not like it was. You're doing all right. You're fine. Yep, that's cool.
Okay. All right.
Good.
We all good?
Yeah, it's like
we are.
It's like way in the background, in the distance, rather than up front like it was. Right, Sarah?
Yeah.
Did you drop YouTube and just go StreamYard yet?
Not yet. I'm about to
No.
though. I'm about to tell YouTube to go. Right, and then I can just put up my selection of music and let it run.
Right.
You know what? Now that you mention it, why don't we? Let's tell YouTube.
Oh, fuck themselves. I mean, just like
This,
I didn't say that.
I am going to go mute for a minute. Hang on.
All right.
Okay. Mute.
Let me get rid of YouTube. Hang on.
One tight. Yeah, my animals like to get high.
I backed way off and let him potato. Matter of fact, I don't think I got her high at all today.
Oh, well. Haven't
Well, she's
heard her
not gonna be
too
able-
all night.
She's not going to be able to have it once I get her to Texas. So I'm cutting her off now.
Oh. Wow. She probably doesn't like that.
She'll get used to it.
Wow. Dang. I wish I could have afforded her. I would have taken her. And I would have had a cat, a dog, and a bird. I was thinking about getting a fish aquarium just to see what my cat does. Yeah. You don't see them out very often anymore, fish aquariums. It's all on everyone's phone, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure I could pick one up pretty cheap.
I'm actually kind of looking forward to not having an animal.
Yeah. Yeah, I promised myself I wouldn't get another one, and I ended up getting another dog. I wasn't going to do that, but I did. I saved